Arizona. So it's pretty much a done deal that Gervonta Davis is fighting Frank Martin. You know, defending his, making his first defense of the WBA super lightweight title. You know, against the undefeated 18-0 with 12 knockouts Frank Martin. A very notable, you know, professional boxing career. I believe the guy was like the Golden Gloves champion back in 2016 or something like that. So Frank Martin, you know, he's a credible opponent. And in my humble opinion, he's by far one of Gervonta Davis's premier caliber fighters. And I got to give a lot of credit to Tank, bro, for taking on a rough and rugged opponent like Frank Martin. Because when you, listen, bro, when you dealing with a nigga from the South, when you give a nigga from the South some time to observe you and get ready for you, Tank is going to be in for one hell of a fight. I guarantee it. And then, you know what I'm saying? They say don't mess with Texas. Bro, I'm telling you, Gervonta Davis, he has to go into that fight fully focused in order not to get put on his behind. Because Frank Martin has had so much time to get himself prepared for this moment. And he's a southpaw. And also on top of everything, right? This, to me, this is Gervonta Davis' come out party. You dig? Because not only is he fighting a brother, he's putting a brother on a pedestal to shed his generational wealth with him. So I'm behind this fight all the way. But a lot of these clowns are saying that, you know, that this is a cherry pick for Gervonta Davis, right? No, a cherry pick would have been William Cepeda. That would have been a cherry pick. Edwin De Los Santos, that would have been a cherry pick. So for Tank to pick Frank Martin out of all those, right, to put Frank Martin in a position to challenge for the WBA title is incredible. And another thing that people are forgetting, that Frank Martin is top 3 ranked in all sanctioning bodies outside of the WBO. I know he's somewhere inside of the WBO, but you know he fought for an IBF title eliminator, WBC title eliminator, and he's number 2 in the WBA. So clearly this is one of the top guys in the division. And it was good enough for Shakur to make a great fight with Shakur, but it's not a good enough fight for Tank. I mean, it is what it is. I love this fight. Bro, this is the most excited fight I've ever gotten behind with seeing Gervonta Davis, you know what I'm saying, in the ring. I want to see if he'll be able to knock a nigga from the South out. You dig? That's rough and rugged, who's able to make calculative adaptations in the ring. Because Frank Martin, bro, he can adjust to any style. Not a big elephant in the room that everybody's overlooking. That's why I need y'all to smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, right? It's Errol Spence Jr., right? Is Errol Spence retiring from the sport, right? Depending upon the success of this massive event between Davis and Martin, Frank versus Tank, Errol Spence, bro, you know what I'm saying? He putting his promotional hat on. So it's going to be Errol Spence, Gervonta Davis, Frank Martin, Derrick James, all right? And Floyd Mayweather, all right? This fight is huge, bro. It's one of the best, bro. So this is really Errol versus Floyd. If y'all want to, you know, put, you know, paint where it ain't, you dig? This is Errol versus Floyd Money Mayweather, though. You know what I'm saying? And depending upon the success, you see Errol was able to give Al Heyman his loyalty with Al Heyman and vice versa. Al put him in line to get his promotional juices flowing with the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, bro. So just imagine how many more people are going to go sign with Errol Spence because they know that, hey, look, the big fish is going to get us into some big fights. So blessings and shouts out to the homie Errol Spence. That's how you bounce back, bro. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see Errol in the ring, not against Bud. I'll never want to see him against Terrence Bud Crawford ever again. But I would love to see Errol get back in the ring. But man, I'm more excited to see this side of Errol Spence, right, as the promoter, put his homeboy, his round, his creme de la creme in the ring with one of the, well, I'm gonna say the best at 135. Now that Haney's out the division, you know, it don't get no more better than this, bro. All these clowns are talking about 10, you know, the haters, they coming out in droves, bro. You know know what I'm saying? They got a lot of things to say about Tank, but they missing a big point, bro. Bro, this is black excellency. This is the zenith of it right here in a boxing game, bro. Because you know they're going to put on one hell of a great performance in that ring. I'm behind it 110%. You know what I'm saying? Amazon Prime, Al Heyman, Floyd Mayweather, Leonard Ellerbe, Errol Spence, Frank Martin, Derrick James. Bro, I mean, what more could you want out of this fight, bro? You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm behind this 110%, bro. Blessings to Tank. Blessings to Frank Martin. I want to see if Tank knock out Frank Martin. If Tank knock out Frank Martin, bro, ain't nobody in 135 beating him, dog. I'm just keeping it 100% real, dog. Ain't nobody in 135 beating him, dog. The biggest fight in boxing will be Tank versus Haney. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to surprise y'all a little bit. I don't want this video to drag out. I'm going to surprise y'all a little bit, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if the Haney and Garcia fight goes into a trilogy. It just has that trilogy feel to it. I think that Haney's going to win. I believe that he will. But I believe that Ryan at his best is going to put up a big enough fight to make that a trilogy, dog. To at least warrant a rematch, even though there's no rematch clause. It just got multiple fight energy behind that. And then Ryan wants the fight to be in Vegas anyway. So he's already stitching in an excuse to activate some kind of rematch something. It might not be a rematch clause, but he's going to definitely want the fight to be in Vegas after it's in New York. And I love it being in New York, but that's not the video for that. I'm going to say that for another one, you know what I'm saying? My whole thing is, bro, this Tank versus Frank, bro, to me, this the Super Bowl of boxing. You know what I'm saying? By far it is. You dig? You know, because of the meaning behind this one, though. The audacity behind it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, what Haney and Garcia is doing is phenomenal. But what Tank and Frank doing, man, it's extremely commendable, extremely credible. I love what I'm seeing from the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this ball rolling. Because Tank has already made it known on social media through Instagram and Twitter, seemingly suggesting that he's going to be fighting Frank Martin. He put the picture of Martin up with the bruises on his face. Hey, he's letting you know Frank Martin is next. He already got his fight, his little fight reel thing on Instagram. He only do that when there's a fight in lieu of. So I want to see if Tank is going to be ready in time to take on Frank Martin and be able to knock him out. It ain't no excuses, bro. If Tank don't knock him out, then you already know his chances of knocking out Shakur and Devin and all those kind of guys. You know what I mean? You know, that kind of decreases. But if he knock out Frank Martin, man, Tank the real deal. So anyway, man, let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment box below. It's your boy E when I only boxing. Signing out to the next one. I'll let your boy 100. Whoop, mouth.